Hey everyone, just joining. Okay, let me stand far away. Does this sound? Does it sound like a little bit clearer at all? Let me spotlight this. Does it sound like different, or does it sound more like the same as before, as like a normal Zoom meeting? Oh, cool. Yes, thank you. Sweet. Okay, so. Oh. I didn't know that they did that. Zoom meeting started. I got a thing on my phone. Okay, so thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be like a super quick workshop, but I think that it sounds good according to you all, which is awesome. So I'm gonna be going over just the basics of the coin flips. Let me get everyone in here. Oops, cool. Okay, so I'm going to be going over the basics of coin flips, which is going to be pretty much the two-handed coin flip, vertical and horizontal. Then I'm going to go over the hand coin flip like this, and then I'm going to go over the neck coin flip. So hopefully I'll be able to get all that done in 30 minutes. And if you all want to stay for that too, I don't really have anything to do right now, but okay, so the hula hoop that I'm using is a 27-inch. Let me make sure that my internet is good. Yes, okay. The hoop that I'm using is a 27-inch 5/8 polypro. I definitely don't recommend like a super big hoop because that creates a lot of space. Okay, so you want like kind of like a medium to smaller size hoop if you do have that. If you don't, that's okay. We'll work with it. Thank you, Jenny. So let's go over. I think most people want to know how to do this and this, so let's go over that first. So the way that you're going to start is having the hoop out in front of you like this. Your hand is on, like wrapped around the inside of the hoop, and you're just going to swing it back and forth like this. Just going to admit these people in. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. So you're going to swing your hoop back and forth like this. Okay. And so what I like to tell people is that when the hoop is starting to swing down, right, or swing back up rather, you're going to kind of tighten your grip so that you can increase the power of the upward swing. So that's what's going to really give you like a good point flip. I feel like a lot of people kind of like just let it hit your arm, and then it kind of goes like sideways and stuff. So you really want to swing the hoop, and as it's here, like really work with like how the hoop is swinging. Even if I'm not even doing anything, and this is just like gravity doing its thing. So you really want to work with that swing. So when the hoop is going in its upward swing, I like to tighten my grip and swing up, and I'm going to have my opposite hand out here, and you're going to want the hoop to hit you in this position right here. So you're going to have it hit your forearm, and it's going to be on the inside, like in the middle of the hoop. So this position is super important too, because you want it to be using your arm as an axis. So this is essentially how the hoop is going to move back and forth like this, and it's going to hit your hand, and it's going to swing over that forearm. So again, when you're going in the upswing, tighten up your grip a little bit so you can kind of feel it in your inner knuckles here. Oh. Okay, cool. And you're just going to release the hoop right as it hits your forearm. You can either do it right before or right as it hits, and when it makes contact with it. You're going to release, and it should rotate over your hand like this. So again, when you do the upward swing, tighten up your grip, really forcibly swing that hoop up. And I was telling this to another hooper before that when you release the hoop, it's kind of like as if you're skipping a rock. Like, I'm not sure if you all know how to skip a rock, but it's kind of like you create this like recoil, right? So that it gets more in your skip, you know? So when you do the release here, you're going to release, but you're going to pull back too. So you pull back the hoop, so you get kind of like that recoil. So try that. So if you have any questions, be sure to like feel free to unmute.
Drop it. No, your hands are all dirty.
If you're having a hard time hearing me too, just like let me know if you're hearing like kind of like, I know that like there's a, if I hit it, it's gonna create a tapping noise.
Eat your food.
So you're out position. Hopefully. Again, you're going to, let me show you from the side. You're going to hit the hoop, hit your forearm right as your forearm, or that, right as your arm is in the middle of the hoop here in this spot. And you're going to tighten up your grip. And as it hits the hoop, as it hits your forearm, kind of swing the hoop down so that it can really rotate over your forearm, okay? So like I said before, it's kind of like skipping a rock where you have like kind of like that, you're going up, but you're bringing it back down. So when you skip a rock, you're going to, you're throwing it out, but kind of like pulling your forearm back so that you get like a good swing in there. Let me see how you all are doing. Nice, Connie, that looked great. Awesome.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you like catch it, is your hand on the inside like this?
When I catch it,
Yeah.
I catch it like on the outside here. So like this, and then I just catch. So my hand is on the bottom of the hoop, my palm facing up. So I'm grabbing, the outside of the hoop. So I'm here, and then I just grab it.
But the hoop that you're tossing it, I guess, under doesn't catch it at all, right?
No, you just use it as like a contact point.
Okay.
So see, like my hand isn't even.
And how many times is it going around your arm?
It hits you one full time.
Okay.
So
I don't understand.
So it hit me here, it went around, and then the starting point is at that same contact point here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, got someone waiting. Thanks for all coming. There's a lot of you here. I really appreciate it. Let me check you all out. Perfect. Looks good. Love it. Nice, nice, nice. Anna, those are like, you got some flips in there. That looks good. That looks great. That's awesome. Cool. Kind of looks like you all got that down. So if you have some more questions, just let me know. But I'm gonna move on to the neck coin flip. So when it makes contact with your neck. So it's gonna be that same exact motion. So like a lot of you got that down where it's making that contact and it's getting that really good spin. You're literally gonna be doing the same exact thing, but you're going to bend yourself at like kind of a 45-degree angle and really elongate your neck so that it creates this like an axis. Like this is your axis here. This is gonna be your axis here, right? So also, I know that a lot of you are going to be like scared to do this. If you whack yourself in the face, that's totally normal. So don't worry about that. But to avoid doing that, you really want to make sure that your neck is right in the middle so that it's going to spin around your neck like this. Okay, so you don't want to be over here because you're going to get whacked in the face with this part here. If you're over here, it's not going to get like that nice of a rotation over your neck. So again, you're going to swing the hoop down Let me do it from the side because I think we got the swing down. So I'm gonna swing the hoop down, and as it's coming up, again, you're going to tighten up that grip and then like kind of pull it down, right? So like that skipping rock motion. So once I release the hoop, it's gonna hit my neck. And then again, when I'm gonna do the pull down, which is going to allow for that rotation over my neck. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, and then the way that I catch it, I usually just grab it with two hands like this. So again, like this, and you're going to catch the hoop here. Okay.
I don't get it.
Okay.
You scoot over. Scoop.
Let me scoop it all again.
Okay.
Nice, good job. Nice, Connie, that looked great. That's awesome. Nice job, Rachel. Nice. So Sarah, make sure that you make contact with your neck, right? I think you're releasing like a little bit too early, so it's not hitting your neck. You're kind of like letting it kind of flop over here. You really want it to be in this like position where it really hits your neck, right? And you're going to hit your neck and then pull the hoop down so that it can do that little spiral over your neck.
Okay, thanks. I'm scared.
Yeah, no worries. I know. It's scary. You're literally throwing a big piece of plastic at your head. Nice job. Awesome. Good. This all looks good. I love it. Okay, let me go back to me. Okay, so time is at 6:12. Cool. Okay, so that looks good too. So remember that when you're doing that, you really want to like give your hoop power, right? Because if you're not giving it like a nice swing, the hoop is just like going straight down, right? You're always working against gravity when it comes with hooping. Well, in this case, you're also working with gravity with that swing. But if you don't like give it enough power, it's just gonna fall right to the ground. So let me show you again from the side how it looks. Hoop. Again, I'm gonna release the hoop right as it hits my neck, and then I'm gonna bring that hoop down so that it does that spin over my neck. Okay. It's like a super subtle, like when I say bring it down, it's not like, like really pulling it down, but it's like, being mindful of like, creating that spin, right? So the way that you get the hoop to go this way, you're gonna have to pull the hoop down like this. So that's what I mean by pulling the hoop down. So you're gonna be here, pull it down, and then it's gonna continue that rotation in that direction. Okay. Looks good. Okay. So the next one that I'm gonna go over is this one is like, maybe I should have done this first, but I'm doing it now. So what you can do, it's called like a two-handed coin flip, right? So I'm gonna start with the neck one here, a horizontal two-handed coin flip. So you're literally just going to place the hoop right on your Adam's apple or whatever, this thing here. And then you're just going to put it here, and you're going to bring whatever direction that you're going. If you're going to the right, you're gonna bring your right hand down. And if you're going to the left, bring your left hand down. So you're going to go in the opposite direction. So right's going down, my left is going up. It's gonna look like this here. Okay, so from the front, it looks like this. Oops. Okay, that's just a two-handed neck coin flip. Horizontal one, because you're in a horizontal plane. Nice, Sarah, great, perfect. Good job, Rachel. Nice. I like doing this one after the last one because I feel like, yeah, right? That's a, I always say, I'm like, that's why I don't like saying, like, being like, you need to get this down before you do the other one. It's like, sometimes you need to do like the harder one, like the harder thing first and get that down. And then like everything that comes prior to that is so much easier, right? So that's why I'm like, I hate when I say like beginner or like advanced moves, because it's like you learn them whenever you learn them. There's no sequence in which you should be learning things. So yeah, I like doing that too. So so for the vertical coin flip, this one's like a little tricky because you're really working against gravity. But again, you're going to keep the hoop like on your chest here. So I have like, you know, a little like on the chest bone here. I'm gonna let it sit here. And then you're just going to, again, whatever direction that you're gonna go, your opposite hand is gonna go in the opposite direction. So I'm bringing my right hand forward and I'm bringing my left one back. And you're just going to flip the hoop. And it's going to spin around your neck. So I'm definitely hitting this here. So I'm sure that you can hear that, but that's okay. I don't really do that move all that much. But again, you want to keep your head nice and tall because you want to have that flat surface for the hoop to travel across. So I'll show you from the side. You're here. You can see that I'm not really moving my upper body all that much. It's mostly just my arms doing the work. Okay, cool. Nice. Rachel, that was sick. That was like so quick. These are so like I do love coin flips because it's like, whoa, what just happened? But yeah, I think that most of you got that one down. That one's like pretty easy. Yeah, perfect. So the way that I catch that one, I mostly go into a coin flip and then I like boop and then I let it fall and then I come back up here. So I'll show that again, like here, let it fall. Now I'm back up here, okay? Here, down, no. Another way that you can catch it, I don't really know. I feel like that's like my only way. Just here and then go into whatever you want. So that's that one. The next thing that I wanted to show was, I'm not gonna go over that one. This is 17 minutes, so we have some time. What was the other one? Oh my God, oh, this one, okay. So it's this move here, to coin flip to contact the escalator. So this move is like a lot easier than it looks. You're literally just gonna do your coin flip, and as the hoop is coming down here, right? So it's gonna do its one rotation, and it's gonna start coming down like this. You're going to just open up your hand, keep your hand open, and you can even hook your hand like this, and you're just gonna bring your hand back and behind you. And as you do that, you're going to lift up your opposite leg so that it can go into the escalator. So again, you're gonna be flipping it over your hand. You can see that my hand was like this. It got kind of locked in here, but that's fine too. All you want to do is just keep it in this plane so you can sweep it behind you and release. So again, you're going to do a coin flip with your opposite hand out. Again, remember that like recoil and that swing, working with the swing. So you're going to release, bring it back, and then lift up that leg and finish off the move. So right here, back, here. I'm just gonna let my dog out. Okay. So this is what it's gonna look like from behind. You're just gonna literally just bring the hoop back and just let it fall. Boop. There we go. Okay. Nice, good job. Beautiful. Okay, so when the hoop starts falling down, right? You don't want it to fall. I mean, you can, that's fine. You know, like you can go here and then you can, what was it? I don't even know what I saw. But you're not getting that extra rotation with the hoop hitting right here. It might be the size of your hoop too, because if it's a little too big, it might not land in that sweet spot that's like right here in between your thigh and your pelvic bone. You're literally just going to bring the hoop back, lift up that leg so that it gets caught here, and then you're gonna bring your leg back down, and then the hoop is gonna travel from here to down here. Okay, so that's just like that extra rotation in the, or like that extra swirly in the contact escalator. So you're gonna here, and you're out here, okay? You guys have a question?
Yeah. I don't know if my hoop is too big. I'm using a 28, but I feel like when I do my escalators, I feel like my hoop goes just like straight down. Just like,
Okay, so here, let's just do the escalator, right? So the way that the escalator is gonna work is keep your hand like, put your hoop out to the side, and you're gonna put your hand in and lock it here like this. So your hand's gonna be like this, right? So perfect. So you're just going to swing the hoop around and keep that leg up and really swing your hoop all the way back. Like let it really swing your arm back behind you.
yeah, I think that made a huge difference.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like if you let it like, if you're like here, it's gonna go like, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta
I
let,
don't think
so
I
you
did
gotta
that
work, like
well.
let the hoop like work with your body and like use your body to your benefit. Let it hit
Yeah,
you in
that's
the
way
right
better.
spots.
Yeah, that was way better. I think that's
Okay,
probably
perfect.
why it falls
Yes.
down so much. I have the sweet
Love
spot
that.
now.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So again, is the audio sounds fine? I'm gonna move back here. Does it still sound clear? Does it sound good? Or does it sound like my laptop? I'm not sure if it's like even catching it.
I think it sounds good.
Okay. I hope so. I'm recording it, so like hopefully it'll I'll get the good feedback on it and I'll be able to know. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Rachel. Good. And I'm like tapping on it to like, is it, do you hear it? Okay. So the next one that I'm gonna go over, let's see. We can go over like this. Oh wait, this is really gonna hit me. That's like, this is a move two, like a C roll into a coin flip. The way that you're going to get well, I'll go over the C roll. So super easy move. I find these so much easier than normal chest rolls. You're gonna have the hoop at an angle like this. Extend both of your arms, and I think I made a tutorial about this where it's like pretend you're like hugging someone from like really far away. So you're like stretching out your body and like creating this whole space in between you. But you're going to just push the hoop towards your opposite shoulder and release the hoop. And because it's at that angle, it's going to naturally just go into that little roll, right? So very minimal work, just push it towards you, aim at your opposite shoulder and release the hoop, then catch the hoop on the bottom with your palm facing up like this. And then we'll go into the coin flip part of that.
For the C roll, are you pushing it with your pointer finger?
I'm pushing it. Oh yeah, I do have my pointer finger on there. Good catch. So I am holding it with it, but I'm really like just pushing with it, like with my wrist, right? So I'm just pushing my hoop back and opening up my hand.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like this. I guess I'm holding it like this so we can kind of like have a little bit more control in it. And then I'm just opening up my hand and pushing my wrist back, right? Here and then here. And then this is what it looks like from the front. Oops, that was a good one. Okay, and then you can kind of see them kind of like bending back as the hoop is coming towards me. It's kind of, so I'm creating that space so it has that clean plane to travel across my chest. And it kind of gives you like a little bit more power too with your release. Okay, so once you got that down, or if you don't, I'm going to show you how to do the coin flip. You're literally going to hold it in your hand and you're going to twist the hoop with your pinky leading, okay? And as you twist the hoop, you're going to pop it up, not super high. I literally can't because my ceilings are so low, but you're just going to pop it up and twist the hoop. So over here, okay? And then you can go into a coin flip. Kind of let that twirl on my fingers. That was pretty cool. But if I was outside, you can really like pop this bad boy up, ooh, and catch it that way. Like that. Okay. Oh shoot, it's not even.
Oh crap. I'm using the wrong microphone this entire time. Jeez. Okay. It sounds different now, right? This sounds different.
Yeah, I think it might sound more like a microphone now.
Damn it. I should have checked that. Oh my God, I'm so silly. Okay. So I'm gonna get 5 or 10 minutes with y'all so I can hear it now. But how does this sound? Does this sound like I'm farther back, obviously? Does this sound okay?
Sounds really good, like you're a Zumba instructor with the microphone.
God,
Yeah,
that's
it's way
such a
better now because
compliment.
I could tell you were farther away from the computer before.
Damn. All right. Well, that's good. Damn it.
It sounds like
I knew I should have checked that too, because I was like, that was too easy. I knew I had to do something, but that's okay. So I have it now, so I can. But what the rest of the audio sounded fine though, right? It was still clear. Damn. All right. Well, thanks. I guess I'll just go over. Let's go over everything that I went over, and then I'll use this as a a reference as to how the microphone sounds. Okay, so you're probably going to hear the tapping now then, but that's fine. Okay, so again, to go over everything that we did, it was the coin flip. Keep your opposite hand out, and you're going to swing it back and forth like this. Again, like you're going to tighten up your grip as it's in the upswing, and you're going to bring that hoop down so that it can really get into that rotation around your arm. Release it right as it hits your arm. Make sure that your arm is like right in the middle of the hoop, like right here. Okay. Oops. Okay. And then I usually just catch the hoop with my palm facing up, or however I can catch it. Right here. Okay. That's the arm coin flip, the basic arm coin flip. Now the neck coin flip, the same motion as the release, or like the setup and the release, but you're going to stand at a 45-degree angle, really elongate your neck, and be sure that like you hit the hoop right as your head is in the middle here, kind of like that. Oops, I almost did a reversal. as you do the the two-handed coin flip. So you want to be right in the middle as you do the release. And again, bring that hand down as you release the hoop so that it can rotate around your head like that, like this. Okay, cool. Here, and then again, how I get out of that, I usually just let it fall and bring it back and do whatever. So again, we're here, fall, up to the side. Now for the, oh, I don't know if I did the, oh yeah, this one. So this is, again, like I said before, the two-handed coin flip. You're just going to put your head right in the middle, let it rest on the chest bone right here, and you're going to go in the opposite direction. So one hand is going to be going down, one hand is going to be flicking the hoop up, and you're not moving your body. You're just allowing the hoop to travel around your neck. Okay, like that. And then the vertical, this one you're probably going to hear it because it's gonna click on it. So here you have the vertical two-handed coin flip. Let it rest on your chest bone right here. Not your chest bone. And then you're going to your breastbone, that's what it's called. And you're going to, again, in the opposite direction. One hand is going to be going forward while the other one goes back. Your head is not going to be doing much, but you want to just make sure that you're standing up nice and straight so that you have that flat surface for the hoop to travel around. So you're here, boop. And then it's just going to, I usually just catch it right here, or again, let it fall, come back up. And then the last thing that I went over was the coin flip to contact escalator. So again, you're gonna do that coin flip and you're going to just hook your hand up. Like as the hoop starts rotating around your arm, just start to go up and behind you and hook that hand up like this so that the hoop can't fall off of you. So you're here, right behind. And then again, really bring it back, lift up that opposite leg, and then finish on the same side. Boop, here. And then, oh wait, and then the last thing that we did was the C roll to boop, coin flip. So you're gonna have the hoop in not 45, but maybe like a 75-degree angle. And you're just gonna let it go in. Again, I have my hand on my finger on the outside of the hoop just for kind of a structure. And, oh, perfect. Thank you, Caitlin. Good to know. Dang, I really wish I had this on the entire time. Oh, well. For my next one, good to know that it's good. I'll use this for my next big workshop. So again, at like a little inner angle, you're going to hug someone from far away, push the hoop back. I'm taking a little bit of a micro bend back. And then you just catch the hoop in their opposite hand like this. And then once you're here, once you're here, you're just going to twist your wrist with your pinky leading out, pop it up, and that's your coin flip. So, whoop. And then from there, you can go into a contact escalator too. If it will let me. Here. Okay. Coolly cool. All right, does anyone have any questions? I'm like mad, but not mad because at least I got like an extra 10 minutes with you all with the right audio. Okay. Right. Okay, that's good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when you do the C roll, like I feel like it's not going like around my arm. Like I feel like it's just going straight and like bouncing off of my chest, kind of.
So I think when you're releasing it, you're not like pushing it, right? I think that like step back, I didn't really like accentuate that as like, or emphasize that rather as much, but you're really just opening up your hand. You're not even like pushing the hoop at your chest, right? You're like at this level here, and you're gonna lean back and just release the hoop. And then it should just travel.
Yeah, I think that makes a difference because I think I was pushing it too much.
Yeah. Yeah,
rather
it's like
than
this
just
move is
letting
like, that's why I feel like it's so much easier than chest rolls, because you don't do anything. Like it's just literally just the lean back, and then gravity just kind of does its own thing, you know? And because you're just like setting it up, and then you just release, and then it does its thing. So yeah, don't like toss it, or like, you know how like for a chest roll, you're like, you really have to like give it a lot of
Yeah, and then when you catch it at the end of the C roll, are you doing more of like a spin on your hand? Like,
yeah, so I'm kind of like, I'm in a low ceiling, so I'm not able to like really flick it up. But really what I'm doing, it's like, I won't even do the C roll, but I'm like here, right? This is how I end up holding the hoop. Kind of like in that same position, just the opposite hand. But I'm just going to twist my hand like this. And then with that twist, you're gonna pop it up and release. So it's kind of like, oop, that wasn't a good equal like that.
okay. And then how are you catching it usually? Like
From
how
here, I honestly like, I feel like with my coin flips, I always go into a contact escalator. I know that you can catch it. Oh God, that was too here. And then you can just grab it and then go into, what was it? See, now I can't even grab it. Boop. And then if you catch it, like if you catch it like this, with your hand on the inside, from here you can go into like a smear, or you can go into a, you know, a spin or whatever. See if I can get that again. Yeah. Here. You know, something like that.
so just whatever works kind of.
Yeah. For like coin flips and tosses and stuff, I'm like, whatever I can, whatever happens, happens.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Does anyone have any other questions? I can go over anything like briefly if you have any questions other than coin flips too, for like a few minutes if you want. I really just want to like get a good sample of this audio, I guess. But if you have any questions, just let me know.
Can you touch base on folds and what you can do with folds?
Yeah, totally. So this is a fold that I like to do a lot, where I'm bringing it around my body. So it like that like creates a lot of dimension. So the way that you do this move, I'll just like give a quick tutorial on this. You're gonna have the hoop out in front of you, bring your hand underneath and grab the opposite side. So your hand's gonna be locked in here. So you're gonna bring the hoop out to the side, flip it down, and let it swing up. And then you're going to bring the hoop around you in a smear. And then you're going to let the hoop fall down in the swing here. And then you're back in this position here. Okay. So hold on, let my dog out. She's getting so old and so needy now. So again, that fold combo is like this. Boop. So you're gonna go from the interlocking the inside grip, flip it out like a quarter turn. I mean, a 3/4 turn. No, a full turn. I'm sorry. So you're here, flip it, and it's gonna go one full turn around. Bring the hoop around you for a smear. Then you're gonna be on this, bring the hoop to your same side, let it fall like this, and then let it fold all the way back over. Okay. That's a nice little fold combo. Nice, Rachel. That's beautiful. That looks perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, nice. Yeah, folds are the best. Like I feel like those are one of my definitely top favorite moves because it adds so much dimension and it can get you from one plane to another like super quickly. Yeah, those are good moves. Trying to think of another move that we can do. This one too is like a nice fold move that I like, where you take the hoop and it's out to the side, you just wrap it around your head like this. Now you're in this like little hook position and you can just fold it out. So again here, fold it out and now you're in this position and then you can just fold the hoop again. And I've been doing this move. This is a new one, or for me at least. You just bring it around, fold it, and now you're having the hoop up against the back of your arm, fold it down. Now you're giving me a thumbs down and then just push the hoop across. And then you can go into like an outer isolation. Cool. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna end the meeting, but thank you so much. I really like super appreciate you all coming in here and helping me, even though I wasn't even using the mic for the most part. But I think that it's good. I think it sounds good from what you all are telling me. I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube. And I'll have the link out in my link tree so you guys can access it whenever you want. Be sure to, if you're interested in my brakes and paddles, that's available too. Keep an eye on the shop because I'm going to be doing a sale very, very, very soon for like Black Friday and stuff like that, like leading up to Black Friday and Black Friday itself and Cyber Monday and whatever. And then what was the other thing that I wanted to say? Oh yeah. The Facebook group, I think I can type it in here, but .com/ I think it's groups. Is it groups? But breaks with Kate, or it's Facebook. I don't know which one it is, or group breaks with Kate. But yeah, I just started like a small little community just so like everyone who like, is familiar with my teaching style or like I feel like a lot of us are like at a similar level. So you can keep up with your progress, ask questions, post your flow videos. I would love to see them. And so be sure to join that and then check out YouTube soon. I'm going to be having like a little Q&A that I'm putting up soon and also the workshop. So thanks again, everyone. I really appreciate it. I will see you all on the internet. All right, bye. Thank you.
You.
Thank you.